Hello, welcome to Verbling. I am Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, relax, have a cup of tea, take it easy because we are going to have a nice, casual conversation. We're going to talk about work, but please, no one get stressed out. Mani padme om, mani padme om. All right, we're going to talk about work and work relationships. All levels of English speaker, beginner, intermediate, advanced, are welcome to join the class because we're simply going to practice our English by talking about work. If you're still a student and you don't work, don't be shy. You will work someday. I will make sure of it personally. uh, okay, Nihan, hello again.
Hi, Oakley.
Hey,
Thank
hey.
God that grammar class has just finished.
It's always a relief. I try to do that like my first class of the day, so that by the time it's over, the rest of my work day seems very simple.
Yes,
See my strategy? Yeah.
but it's 5 o'clock in the morning in Turkey, and it's really boring to attend a grammar class. I like your classes,
Yeah.
and I just attended it because of that reason. But it was really boring.
Yeah,
Just because grammar is boring. It's not about you.
no, 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 I understand that. I don't take any offense. I agree with you, frankly. Um, no, I do those classes at that time because there is a large number of Verbling students who live in South America who like to
Ah,
take classes at that time. And frankly, most of them are intermediate or lower intermediate, and they don't know those grammar rules
yeah,
at all.
and
So,
also they would be joined some exams, some TOEFL or that kind of exams. And
yeah,
it's a necessity, I know, to learning grammar, but
yeah.
it has been always boring for me.
Yeah. So for me, living in the Philippines in a different time zone, for me, that's like my first class of the day. I get it out of the way.
What time is there?
It's 11 in the morning here right now. Yeah.
Oh, it's a suitable time for you. Okay.
Yeah, I am not an early bird. I am definitely a
Yes,
night
I
owl.
know.
You know the
Yes, we
difference?
all know. Yes, I know it. Because I'm not the early bird, but while I'm working, I have to get up early. But I like nights, yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely a night owl. I was a chef for many, many years. So as a chef, you cook dinner, your work day is like noon to 10 at night. So
Ah,
I got in that.
I didn't know it. You was chef, like cook?
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm. Yes, for many, many years I was a chef. I got 2 degrees when I was younger, one in communications and one in culinary arts. My second degree was culinary arts because I worked my way through college, my first degree by working in restaurants, and I loved it. So
How many years you have worked
I have worked uh,
in restaurant?
in restaurants. See, I started putting myself through school, even in high school. I started working in restaurants when I was 15 years
Oh,
old, in high school even. And then I worked in restaurants all through university. And then I got my degree and I realized I really wasn't interested in what I got my degree in. I was much more interested in working in
cooking?
restaurants. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I liked it. The creativity, the stress and pressure, which is amazing. Um, the teaching aspect, actually, what people don't really know is that being a chef, about 20% of your job is being a teacher because you
Hmm.
you have to teach people, you have to share your vision with 40 other people. You have to express your idea. The waiter and waitresses have to express the idea to the customer. You actually have to teach the cooks under you, your subordinates, exactly how to do things, in what order. It may seem simple, but it's actually, there's a lot of teaching involved in being a chef. A lot of teaching involved. And you
So
always
you're
have,
still teaching.
yes, actually, it's a big aspect of my earlier career that I've carried over.
I
That's
see.
true.
I've never thought that you can cook, but
Yeah. Um,
interesting.
our topic here is work. So I just explained to you that I changed careers, but it wasn't as crazy. A chef, a teacher, people would think, oh, that's a big shift. But in fact, it is not. It's actually a very small move. I'm just teaching a different topic, really. It's not that big a shift.
Interesting perspective.
Yeah. Uh, Let me just, Neon, I'm
Okay.
loving the conversation, but let me say hi to Leonardo. I don't want you to feel
Oh,
neglected.
no, no problem. Good night. Oakley is your name?
Oh,
Excuse me.
Oakley.
Oakley? Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. Thank
just
you.
like the sunglasses. Although,
Okay, thank you.
Leonardo, I had the name first, okay?
Yeah, Oakley.
I'm
My
thinking,
name's Leonardo. Yes, yes. My first name is
Leonardo?
Leonardo. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Well, Da Vinci had that name first. But,
Excuse me, Oakley.
I made a bad
English.
joke. Bad joke, bad joke. Leonardo, where are you from?
I am from Colombia. Yeah,
Colombia.
Bogota, Bogota, Colombia.
Bogota.
Yeah,
Urban is very popular in Bogota.
yeah. Is the business country is common, but uh, mm, the other very stranger people come our business or stranger relationship with wanted woman or lovely relationship, yeah, and the stranger wanted.
Leonardo, you are telling me a story, and I'm not
Excuse me,
sure.
excuse me,
You're telling
excuse
me a
me, okay.
story, and I'm not sure what it is. Let's get more on track. Okay, Leonardo, we're talking about work.
Work,
Leonardo,
yeah.
what do you work, or are you a student?
Yeah, I work. I am electrical engineer,
Okay,
electrical engineer.
electric
Yeah,
electrical
I
engineer. Hmm.
yeah, I
Okay.
work in the company business is oil and gas.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yeah, and in the sector of oil and gas. Yeah,
Okay. Very good.
and I I have I remember the work. I worked in 5 years ago in the company.
Okay. I have worked for 5 years
I have worked for 5 years. Yeah,
in the company. Yeah, present perfect tense.
yeah.
Grammar stuck in my brain.
Thank you.
Because it.
My English is not very good.
Oh no, it's actually quite good, Leonardo. You're
Okay,
good.
thank you.
Uh-huh. So we're- I have a question for you, and Nihan, keep this in mind because I want to ask you too. Leonardo, what is more important to you? Your relationship with your boss or your relationship with your coworkers?
Um, for me, it's more important the relationship my coworkers. Uh, the I am very friendly, and I have very
Uh,
much friends.
I am oh, friendly. Okay, I got it now. I
Yeah,
am very
friendly.
friendly. All right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
am a person of extroverted.
Okay.
Yes, as the
I
common
okay.
Colombian people.
Wait. I have an extroverted personality, or I have the personality
I
of an
have
extrovert.
extroverted personality. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Very good. So,
Yeah,
interaction with
thank you a
your
lot.
fellow employees is more important than your interaction with your boss or your relationship. That's very interesting. Now, this is a really interesting question because
Yeah.
everybody I ask all around the world is going to say, I
And
never know what they're going to say, tell you the truth. Welcome to the class, Ramon. Hello, Ramon.
Hello. Hello, Oakley. How are you?
Uh, I'm good, thanks. Um, Ramon, I'm going to talk to you in a minute, okay? Because
Hmm?
I want to ask you. I'm going to ask Nian first. Think about it, Ramon. I'm going to give you a minute to think before you talk to me. Nian, you say the boss. I asked the
Yes.
question: what is more important, your relationship with your boss or relationship with your coworkers? You put in the chat your boss.
Yes, absolutely. Experiences is talking because I think work is a professional field, and you have to contact with your boss nicely because he or she pays you. It's not a field that you have to build relationships in your personal life.
Hmm.
I have worked many different jobs, and I just experienced it. When you are not good with your boss, it's not important to good with your colleagues. I don't know. It's nonsense because
Yeah.
in the same position in work, everybody just try to make you foolish because they are your competitors, they are rivals. And but your boss just I mean the nice boss just needs you to work, not to compete with him. He just wants you to do your best. And if you build a really strong relationship with your boss, a professional relationship,
Yeah.
uh, you gain a lot of things, you know.
Hmm. Okay. Your colleagues not make you foolish, but make you look foolish. They try to
Make me look foolish, yeah.
make you appear foolish, make you look foolish.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Nihan, I have an observation, just an opinion. When I pose this question, I find that younger people tend to say it's more important my relationship with my colleagues, but
Because
older
because
people say, oh, it's more
I know
important my
your point.
relationship with
Yeah,
my
yeah,
boss.
I see your point because they think that work is a kind of interaction that you can find friends. But if when you are getting older and professional, you just understand that it's not the field that you can build friendship. It's only a professional field, and you have to make a distance with your colleagues if you have enough information and experience. I'm not talking about a new one. Just finish university and you have to be good with all of them because you have to learn a lot of things. But if you are over than your 35s, don't trust your colleagues and don't build any friendship with them.
Well,
It has costs, you know. Rarely it could be a good relationship, but it's really rare.
man, you're
I
so
know.
cynical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
old.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too. And yeah, getting more cynical every minute, actually. Of course, you can build some good relationships at work. It's not
I don't
impossible.
mean that you have to fight with them because you always
No, I,
need them. But the first the first guy you have to need is your boss who paid you, not your manager, your boss, the top man.
oh, I like that point. Oh yeah. Oh, that's okay. That's another point there. Um, the guy who watches you every day or the guy who signs your paycheck are often two different guys
Yes,
or
yes.
girls, ladies. Um, yeah, yeah. There's two different things there. Okay. Let me go to Ramon here. I want to hear your thoughts. There's no right or wrong answer, but Ramon, what's more important to you as a person? Your relationship with your co-workers or your relationship with your boss?
Mm, so I guess it's more important the relationship with my boss too, because as she said, the boss is the person who pays you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Since we're here to learn English, we need to. We're using all of us are using words, coworkers and friends and colleagues. I need to talk about something for a second. Coworkers and colleagues. It's one of those things where it's a little different for British speakers and American English speakers. There's a slight difference in meaning. Um, Often British speakers use colleagues and coworkers interchangeably. They mean the same thing. But for Americans, they're different things. A coworker, okay, I work at a company that has a cafeteria and I'm a lawyer. The person who works in the cafeteria who cooks lunch is my coworker. We work in the same company. The janitor who cleans at night is my coworker because we all work in the same company. My colleague, on the other hand, I'm a lawyer. My
In the same
colleague
profession?
is in the same profession. Thank
Same.
you.
Yeah.
Leonardo, thank you very much. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
He could work in a different firm. He could work in a different company across town, but he is my colleague because we do the same thing. Right. Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. Very good. Ramon,
Hmm.
are you in the workforce? Do you work? Are you a student? Are you retired? Are you
No,
a
no, no,
rich billionaire floating
no.
around on a yacht?
Unfortunately, I'm not a billionaire. No, I work. I work. I'm 26 and I'm a web developer.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. Now, Ramon, okay, help me out here. You're a web developer. Is it possible for you to do this job anywhere in the world?
Yes, yes. I guess it's possible. I don't think so because in fact we don't have many contact with other people to develop our jobs because we have a brief of information and we have to work on that. So I guess it's totally possible.
Cool. So, Ramon, where do you want to live? Tahiti? Argentina?
Mm,
Spain? The North
uh,
Pole?
where I want to live, if I could.
You can.
Yes, if I could, I would live in some country in Europe or England or Spain, especially on these both countries because I study English and Spanish, so I guess it would be important for me to live in that country, on those countries.
Ramon, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Ramon, your English is very good. If I could
Thank you.
give you some advice, can you slow down your pace? You speak very fast. You speak like this. It's very, very fast. Even though you sound like a native speaker, you're talking so fast. It's hard for my old and tired brain to keep up with you. Slow down just a
Uh,
little bit.
Ah, okay, okay. The fact is because at the beginning, when I started to learn English and Spanish, I thought they used to speak so fast, and I tried to speak like them. So
Yeah,
nowadays,
well,
I believe we speak faster than I would to speak.
okay, that's a very common thing, really, Ramon. And everybody, it's very common. It's really common. I myself am learning Philippine language, Tagalog, and I find myself doing the same thing. You think because they get excited and they talk really fast that you should do that. Um, but you don't need to. It is not necessary to keep a fast pace to have. The key in speaking English is the rhythm and speaking
Hmm.
in sections, speaking in phrases instead of word by word. But you can have a good rhythm and have a much slower pace, or you can have a good rhythm and speak with much faster. Either way, pace is
Hmm.
not really important, actually. It's rhythm
Okay.
that's important.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll try to follow your advice.
thanks. And Ramon, it's great to have a job. Here I am teaching online. It's great to have a job where you can live anywhere and do your job.
Hmm.
Uh, Leonardo,
Yeah.
how about your job? Can you do your job anywhere? No, you can't, can you? No, 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 no. You can't do your job anywhere, can you? You have to go to the company and work,
excuse
right?
me. Yes,
Where do you
excuse me. Excuse
where do
me.
you do your
Okay.
job? Out in the field? Um, by the way, when I say out in the field, I don't mean actually in a field. I mean not in the office, basically. Do you do your job primarily? Are you in an office?
Yeah, yeah. Complete, completamente complete. Is totally work in office. The time
Completely in the office.
complete. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, all
Is
right.
totally completely time in office
Uh,
work. I working in office all the time, but uh, occasionally, occasionalmente,
uh,
excuse me,
uh, pronunciation. Occasionally.
occasionally, I go travel in mm, process or plants or industries or of gas or oil. I visit client. Um, it's
You
not
visit.
frequently.
You visit what? Client.
Uh, be, cli-
Client.
client. Yeah, client.
Clients. Okay, customers. Clients.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's not common. It's not common, but it's rarely busy work outside of office.
Okay. You rarely work outside of the office. What do you think about that when you work outside of the office? Do you enjoy that? Oh,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
God. Yay. Business trip. Woo. Do you
Yes,
like that? Yeah.
it's better, but I lovely my job.
Hmm.
As I designer system of electric system. Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
It's the different topics, but I design of sector of oil and gas.
Yeah, okay. Leonardo, I have a weird question for you
Yeah.
because I'm weird. All right, this is interesting. You're an electric engineer. You devise, you think of electric designs, patterns. Were you artistic as a child? Did you like to paint or draw?
It's not common. Uh, I I develop documents of specification or data sheets or technical papers, but designed, draw, or um,
So, okay, your job is more analysis or
yeah,
interpretation
yeah,
than
calculation,
creative. Okay,
study, reports, or
got it.
for
Okay.
example, circuit short.
Hmm.
Um, uh,
Okay,
I don't remember more.
it's okay, no problem. Okay, I misunderstood slightly. Thank you. Good.
No,
Your
you're
English
welcome.
is good. I understand now. I assumed wrong things and you clarified it. Leonardo, your English is quite good.
Thank you.
Hello, excuse me, Leonardo. I want to greet Juan. Hello, Juan.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, man, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Juan, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia. Excellent. Uh, Juan, are you a student or do you work?
I'm a student.
Or both? Okay. Uh, do you work at all? Have you worked before? Have you had a job?
No, I haven't.
Get a job, Juan, and then come back to class. Ah! Kidding. Joke. What are you studying, Juan?
Excuse me?
What are you studying? What is
Oh,
your major?
aeronautical engineering.
Aeronautical engineering. Awesome. Hey, dude, I know people at Boeing. Talk to me. I can hook you up. I'm not kidding about that either. Um, that's great. What do you want to do with your career in the future, Juan? What is your
Well,
dream? What is your goal?
my main goal is maybe travel to another country and maybe, for example, work for a big company, for example, Boeing or Airbus. Yes,
Yeah.
I know it's going to be hard, but everything is
Yeah.
possible.
Juan, do you mind moving to Seattle?
Maybe.
Well, that's the headquarters. And that's where my friends are. So, all right. If you want me to hook you up, you're gonna have to think about moving to Seattle. Yeah. Yeah, it's an engineer class. Crazy. What fun. Uh, maybe you guys, I don't know, could work together. Crazy. Nan, have you ever done any engineer work?
No, I've never.
Me
I was
neither.
an accountant, you know,
Yeah.
far
Well,
from engineering.
no, not at all. You're a mathematical engineer. That's all.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that way. Maybe.
Nian,
But
what is your profession? Excuse me.
I was an accountant, but not now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Uh, Nan, I don't want to be too personal, and yet I do. Are you retired? I mean, you put in the chat box that
No, I'm not. I'm
I
not
do not
that
work.
old. Please, Oakley. I'm
Well,
just
it's
30. I'm just 37, you know, but I just quit my job and I
okay.
found a new one.
Okay, you put in the chat box, I do not work. And
Yes, right now.
me saying that, are you retired? You know, some people retire when they're 30. So
Now in
it's
Turkey it's
no
possible.
indication of your age, you know, if I ask you that question. I'm not implying anything.
Yes, I know.
Okay. All right. So you're currently not working. You're between jobs. Are you going to get another job?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
between jobs for 3 months, for 3 weeks. I'm not working.
Oh, so you have another job. You're just have a
Yes, it's
little time.
it. Yeah, it's not little time. Actually, it's a long time for me. It will start on August, end of the August.
Yeah, that's a little time, man. You should enjoy it.
No, 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 it's not a little time. Come
Yes, it
on,
is.
because I haven't taken any break while I was working more than 11 years. I didn't get any vacation. I didn't go to holiday. Never
So
and ever.
exactly.
Only, only I took a 1 day break because of my brother's wedding. You know,
Shame on you. Uh, Man, okay. I,
shame on
I,
my boss.
yeah, yeah, right.
My previous bosses, all of them.
Mm. Um, so this is a little time. You need to really enjoy this time. What are
Yes,
you
I
doing to
am.
celebrate? What are you doing? Are you just relaxing? Are you doing any crazy
Uh,
stuff? Are you taking a
mm,
parachuting class or
no, no, I don't have any intent to take that kind of things. I'm just resting, and it's a rating for me. I'm sleeping a lot more than 10 or 11 hours.
and yet
It's
and
great.
yet you're awake at 5 in the morning to attend my
No,
verbal class. What are
uh,
you thinking?
I am a devoted student, you know. I was just woke up at 3 a.m. then because I sleep a lot nowadays, but I will
3
take a
a.m.
vacation soon.
Okay. I don't even know what 3 a.m. looks like. I have no idea. What happens at 3 a.m.? I don't know that. I'm
You know
unfamiliar with that.
that in Turkey, in the Muslim countries, it's Ramadan, and
Ah, right.
my parents just woke up at that time to eat something to worship on the day. I'm just eating. I'm not just into the religious, but it's quite beautiful on Ramadan. Everybody just eat beautiful and tasteful things,
Hmm.
and I just woke up with them, and I
Okay.
prepared their meals.
Neon, you can really, really help me out here. How do I wish somebody well for the holiday of Ramadan? Happy Ramadan. Blessed Ramadan. What do I say? I'm totally ignorant. I don't know how
Wish
to
wish a
express.
nice. Maybe you can say wish a nice Ramadan. Wish a
Say that.
great Ramadan.
Okay.
I wish you a great Ramadan.
I
You can
wish
say
you a great
everything.
Ramadan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I wish you a great Ramadan. Thank you.
Because it's really hard to not to eat or drink anything for more than 17 hours.
Yeah.
And
For,
this is
for me,
summer.
17 minutes is a stretch,
Yeah.
really.
Yes, for me it's the same, but the summer, the daylight is longer than the winter, and the time is scheduled about that daylight. You cannot eat or drink anything on the daylight. You have to wait when the sun down, and it's really really hard. And I always joking with them, teasing with my parents. I think this will be twice valuable worship when you just not eat on the summertime.
Hmm. Okay. Wait when the sundown. Wait for the sundown.
Wait for the sundown. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
I,
9 p.m. You know.
to tell you the truth, I would be a horrible Muslim because I would go to Australia so that I could have a shorter day every winter,
You
or I'd go to
cannot cheat on it.
Argentina.
You cannot cheat on it.
Hey,
That
God
doesn't
made the
count.
world. Allah made the world. He wanted the world to be shorter days in Argentina. That's
Oh
That's
my
on
gosh.
him, not on me. You know. So hey,
Okay.
yeah. Um, I, forgive me for that, but okay. I have to say hello to Joseph. I didn't mean to ignore you for so long. Hey, Joseph, what's up?
Hi, teacher. How are
Hi,
you?
Joseph. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Nice to see you. Joseph, we're talking about work. So, Joseph, you're in school now, correct?
No, I finish. I finished
You're
school.
finished. Oh, I'm sorry. You finished school. Um, and okay, you're currently looking for a job. Is that are you are
Uh,
you working or you're looking for a job?
uh, now I'm not looking for a job.
Okay.
I decided to quit my job for doing something important that I need.
Uh, I decided to quit my job to do something important.
Yes,
Okay, you decide uh, to do something for a reason. You decide to do something in order to. There's another useful construction. I quit my job in order to. Okay, to make it possible to do something else. Okay,
yes, yes.
all right, and explain your field. What is your area of work? What do you do?
Uh, I am a chemical engineer. Uh, I've been working in a silver mine for 3 years after I graduated from college. Uh, so I had to spend a lot of time far away from home. I spent almost 2 weeks away from home, and then I come back home for resting,
To rest.
yeah, to rest. So I didn't have too much time for studying.
Uh,
Uh,
okay.
but now I have time, and I have time for doing uh, that I need, and then started to work again.
Okay. Joseph, I didn't have too much time for studying. It's a possibly correct construction, but from what you said, your context, I didn't have enough time, again, to study. Again, infinitive. Hmm.
Uh, I didn't have enough time to study.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah, you need to work on your infinitive clauses and your gerunds. You always want to say for and then the ing, for working, for studying, for carrying, for bringing. Um, so you need to realize that many times it is to bring, to study, to work, to. Okay. Um, in your job, this is interesting. All right, chemical engineer, and you work in the silver mine. Do you always work in an office, or do you ever work in the field? Do you ever actually go
uh,
to a silver mine? And what in the hell is a silver mine? I have no concept of what that means. Is it a hole in the ground? Is it? I have no idea.
no, we here in my country we have a lot of mining here,
Uh-huh.
and we we have a lot of resources, many ores of zinc, lead, copper, and silver, and we process this ore to obtain concentrates of silver and gold, and I was working in that field.
Uh-huh. So in your actual job, did you work in an office and a computer, or did you ever actually go outdoors to do your job?
Yes, my work was in the operation. Uh, we have to operate a mineral dressing plant, a concentrator plant. It is like a chemical plant. We have to operate that plant, but we also need to spend time in the office to make some report
Uh-huh.
for the bosses, bosses. But
Okay. Hmm.
we most of the time spent outside the office.
Okay. All right, I have two questions. One my question and one I think Nihan's question. First, my question. All right, you worked outside in operations. I'm really interested. Did you wear like a white lab coat? Did you look like a scientist? Did you ever have to wear, do you wear a helmet, like safety equipment? Did you wear goggles or a gas mask? Or,
Yes, we have to use that because uh, we have to protect against the noise and against the chemical reagents and the dust, the
right?
dust of the rock when they crash.
Yeah.
They spread a lot of dust, and you have to use masker. I
Mask?
don't know, mask. You have to use a mask to protect yourself against that.
Oh, yeah, that seems logical to me. That's why I asked. Okay, Nihan wants to know, since she's the accountant, Nihan wants to know if anybody brought some silver home with them. Put it in my pocket. Do, 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 do. Is it possible to steal silver in a silver mine?
No, it is not possible
Why
because
not?
the silver is located inside the PB, the lead. We extract silver,
Ah,
but the silver
you
it is
can't
not a
touch it.
part. It is not a part. It is not
Yeah,
separated from the zinc and the lead and the copper. It is
yeah,
inside the copper.
yeah. I,
You
I get it.
you will need to use a furnace. I don't
Furnace.
know, furnace
That's correct.
to
You need to use a furnace, and I
yeah.
imagine a very high temperature furnace.
Yes, we only obtained the feed for this furnace. The feed for this furnace.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other part, when you see the silver, you will see in the I don't know how to say it. It is in the furnace there. I don't know. It has a name. It is fundición. I don't know how to say it in English.
Yeah, I don't know either because I don't have the technical knowledge. I don't know what you know. Um, hmm. Okay.
But you
Um,
have to use you need to use a furnace to extract the silver.
yeah. Well.
You can take the silver when you are working there.
Yeah. You can't just burn it with a lighter and.
Yes, yes.
Kidding. Okay, Joseph, we've had another student join us, so I want to say hello to, is it Miriam?
Hello, my name is Margie.
Margie? Well, that's cool. Hi, Margie.
Yep,
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Excellent. Uh, Margie, we're talking about work and, well, anything related. We're just conversing. Margie, are you a student or do you work or are you independently wealthy?
Uh, I am forester. I
You're a
finished my
forester?
career about, yes,
That is awesome.
thank you. I finished my career about years ago.
Really?
And yeah, and I work in USAID.
You
Is
do?
the Agency for International Development.
You do? No kidding. That is too cool. Okay, please explain to the class and to me, what do you do as, or what did you do as a forester? What was your job like? Where were you? Out in the forest? Boo! Were you? Did you work in an office? Did you take samples from trees? What did you do?
We have a lot of possibilities to work, but I have worked with natural protected areas mainly.
Cool. Who paid
With
you? The government, or did you work for a private company?
I worked with NGOs,
Nice. Okay. All right.
but the NGOs with I work, they are they had obtained money to government.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. The NGOs I worked for had government funding.
Had government funding, yes.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. No. Thank you. That is really cool. Very interesting. So your job, basically, you're protecting forested areas. Uh, the goal of your job.
Yes, could be forester or could be not.
Okay.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I'm not being clear. It's my fault, not yours. So basically, what was your job? Were you doing scientific work? Were you doing, I don't know, marketing? Who knows? What were you doing, really?
I do both. We made scientists work, and
Mm-hmm.
we also made work with communities, local communities, and we also try to develop strategies to improve the environment or make strategies to sustainable development,
Mm-hmm.
those kind of things.
Okay. Uh, all right. You make strategies. That's good, but you do not. In English, you don't make science experiments. You do experiments. You
Okay.
make plans, and you. Okay. You make marketing plans. All right. And you do community outreach programs. All right. Uh, this I would love to just talk to you for a long time. I'm very interested in this subject of how to uh, do sustainable forestry. Very interested in this, actually. The area where I come from in North America, very interesting. At one point, it was basically they just, the Europeans came and then they cut down all the trees and they made sheep and cow farms. But When that became less profitable because the West opened up in America, the forest grew back quickly. At one point, this United States state where I'm from was, well, before the Europeans, it was 100% forested. After 100 years of Europeans, it was only 2% forested. After sheep and cows became less profitable, suddenly, within a generation, it was again 90% forested. The resilience of Mother Nature is amazing to me. And I find it fascinating how can you make money by keeping a forest rather than cutting it down for paper or lumber or making agricultural space. Tell me how to make money from the forest.
It's a hard question.
I know. That's my job.
We try to develop strategies to try to farmers get money to alternative ways.
Mm-hmm.
For example, to make read. I don't know what is the term. Carbon strategies to pay. I don't know what is the name of that. Something like the developed countries pay to not developed countries for the deforestation and the carbon rates.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
I guess it's called carbon credits.
Carbon credits.
Carbon credits, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
No.
Thanks, nice. Carbon credits. Okay. Although I love the intention, I hate the idea of paying farmers not to grow things. For some reason, that seems so stupid to me. America does it all the time. In order to keep competitive prices in corn and wheat and rice, tomatoes, whatever, the government, I pay taxes, then my government pays the farmer to not work. That's retarded, in my opinion. It makes no sense to me, and I hate that idea. Although I love the idea of preserving the forest, and I think it's the right idea, I hate paying people to not do something. I wish people would pay me not to teach.
The farmers need money to.
I know, but
to buy things and to grow up.
Okay, so can they harvest anything from the forest? Nuts or medical supplies or herbs or mushrooms or something?
I don't know. In my country, the rates of deforestation are highest.
Yeah.
Maybe the most important rates in South America are in Colombia.
Really? Scary.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, one more thing I really need to ask you, Margie. Who's going to win, Colombia or Brazil in the World Cup?
It's obviously
Colombia,
Brazil.
of course.
Brazil, of course.
Colombia, of course.
Ooh, fight. Yeah.
But I guess I'm gonna lose here because there are 3 Colombians and just 1 Brazilian.
Yes, we have wonderful teams, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're very impressive, I must say. Colombia's been very, very impressive. I don't know who's going to stop them. Go Belgium! Yay!
Yeah. But
USA,
Costa Rica. Go Costa Rica. Uh,
is the técnico directivo, preparador, or how do
what,
you say?
Leonardo?
Director técnico of Costa
Team
Rica.
director?
Team
Team
director
director?
is Colombian, Jorge Luis Pinto.
Okay, you got me. You lost me there. Yeah, I'm totally lost. When is the game, by the way? What time is
Next
the game?
Friday, 3 p.m.
3 p.m., which means
In,
it's
in Colombian, 3 p.m.
in
Yeah.
Yes, in
Colombia, 3
Brazil it's 5
p.m., which
p.m.
means
In
In
Brazil,
uh,
Brazil it's 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
okay,
2 hours. Uh,
You mean
five.
Friday
the
tomorrow?
Okay,
different.
Brazil, 5 p.m. It's
Yes.
5 p.m. in Brazil. Okay, that
Mm-hmm.
means it's 5 a.m. where I am on Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm 12 hours ahead of Brazil time.
So now it's 1 a.m. here in Brazil.
It's 1 a.m. Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It's 1 a.m. in Brazil. All right, I'm 11 hours ahead because it's noon here now. So 11 hours ahead. So if it's 5 p.m. in Brazil, 11 hours ahead, it's 4 a.m. Oh, yeah. 4 a.m. Okay, I can try. uh,
You are not
oh,
going to see the game.
I would love to see the game. This is the game I want to see more than any other game. I want to see Brazil and Colombia. I really want to watch that game. But it's at 4 in the morning. I just figured that out right now in this class with you. Um, you know. So, but it's well, it's on Saturday. Maybe I can go for it. Okay. Thank you everyone for participating and talking to me and practicing your English with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Oakley.
Thanks to
Um,
you.
really a
Thank you,
pleasure.
teacher.
My pleasure. And
Thank
I'll see
you.
you guys again real soon, I
Bye bye.
hope.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Bye
bye.
bye.
Thank you.